Well, folks, today is in fact Good Friday. But you know who's not having a good Friday? MyPillow CEO, Mike Lindell. See, Mike Lindell had to go in front of a judge this week to give an answer as to why he has not paid the nearly $50,000 in sanctions that the court has put against him. So, before I get into what Mike Lindell told the judge about why he's not paying, let me explain to you what happened. This case is regarding the Smartmatic defamation lawsuit against Mike Lindell. It's been pending for God knows how long, like 4.5 years now. Shocking to me that it has not gone to trial. It actually pisses me off that it hasn't gone to trial. We should have had this resolved years ago. But anyway, after Smartmatic sued him, he filed a countersuit. And the judge immediately dismissed that and then issued sanctions against him for filing a knowingly fictitious and frivolous lawsuit. Multiple sanctions over time. He was held in contempt at one point for not turning over documents. So he was fined $50,000 by the court. So Smartmatic, knowing that he hadn't paid that money, had gone to the courts and said, "Judge, he's not doing what you've literally ordered him to do. Can we do something about this? Can't just institute a punishment and not enforce it." And that led us to this week's hearing. So in this week's hearing, the judge did ask Lindell, "Hey, bud, got a $50,000 tab over here. You gonna pay it?" And Mike, I love how I just break these down into like it's a casual conversation. That brings me joy. Then Mike Lindell tells the judge that he and his company have a combined $70 million in debt, and the IRS is garnishing me. Nobody will borrow me anymore. Not one dime. I'm in ruins. Nobody will borrow me anymore. I think he means nobody will lend him money anymore, which of course is something we have talked about. Banks are looking at him and they're like, "Yeah, you're a little risky, bud." So he's admitting he has no money, and he says he is in ruins. The IRS is garnishing his wages? That's an interesting thing. That is not something I had heard of. Maybe it's a story I missed, or maybe he accidentally let something slip. The IRS doesn't garnish your wages unless you're not paying taxes, and you get busted for that. So that kind of seems like another wrinkle to this story that we need an explanation for. But then Lindell told the court that he's living off of just $1,000 a week. "I don't have $5,000 or 5 cents.